Interrupted. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ash bringing y'all another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Y'all had to bear with me. Let me just start out by saying I've missed y'all so much, even though I know I just saw y'all last week. But baby, when I tell y'all this month has been so busy for me with my baby going into high school, last end of the year band performances. So that's why y'all have not seen me. And then the fact that work has really drained the life out of me. I'm adjusting to life with Big Daddy being here. But I'm here and I am back. So I wanted to do something a little different tonight. Um, and I think I want to start doing this again. I'm still gonna keep with my mental Mondays and my wellness Wednesday posts, but tonight I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do Talk to Me Thursday. So it is Mental Health Awareness Month, as y'all know. And as a person that suffers from depression and anxiety, I definitely want to open up the floor and open up a space for people to come in and just talk. Like, I just want to know what's going on in your everyday life. Like, what are you feeling? So that's what we're doing tonight. Like, I just wanna love on everybody tonight. That's really just all I want to do. I don't have anything specific that I'm gonna talk about tonight, but I just want to love on y'all. I've been getting a lot of text messages from people, and no, I have not been responding. My phone has been on do not disturb, simply because I've had to protect my peace. Um, there are certain people that I have to really kind of decompress from because they could be really draining. And this is not a shot at anybody. I'm not, putting anybody down, but I still have to maintain me. You get what I'm saying? So if you text, if you've called and I haven't responded, it's not personal. It's just I have to take time away from me, and once I'm recharged and I'm rejuvenated, then I can get back and get back into the groove. So y'all already know how I start my episodes. Hey Jamarius, good to see you, little brother. Good to see you. Anyone that has stayed with me from the beginning all the way to the end, y'all know how I start my episodes. I always, 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 always have to do a mental health check-in. And with the mental health check-in, I just want to know how you're doing. I just want you to drop in the comments and let me know, how's your day going? How's your week been? How has your month been? What are you looking forward to next week? What are you looking forward to next month? This is why I do these mental health check-ins. Simply because you never know what a person is going through. You may walk amongst people that are smiling, laughing, joking, and playing, but really deep down, they're really hurting. They really could be struggling. So I always like to kick off every episode, no matter what the conversation is about, doing my mental health check-ins. I'm really stressing it this month because it is Mental Health Awareness Month. Let me go ahead and reiterate that again. And so for this month, we will be talking about depression. We will be talking about anxiety. We will be discussing bipolar disorder. We will also be jumping into schizophrenia and last but not least, suicide. So before we get started, before I do anything, before I proceed and do anything else, I have to encourage somebody. I have to love on somebody. I have to empower somebody. I have to let somebody know that I see you and you're doing a great job, regardless of if you feel you're not doing a good job. I feel like you are. I think you are. And maybe sometimes you just need that person just to say, you know what? I'm proud of you. I love you. You're doing phenomenal. So this is for anyone that is, like I say, standing in the midst of a storm, someone that is going through the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, someone that is just at their breaking point, someone that's in the tunnel that just feels like they cannot get to the light. This is specifically for you. So here we go, and then we're gonna jump back into Talk to Me Thursday. Here we go.
Where is the wealthiest place in the world? Do you know? It's the graveyard. Because in the graveyard, you will find inventions never invented, businesses never erected, songs never sung, books never written, ideas never nurtured, people never realized. Because they never prioritized their dreams. They never made them important enough. The things that are the most important to you are the things that get done.
I need you to reevaluate what you're prioritizing in your life. Are the things you're doing each day the things that are going to move you forward in life, lead you to a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life? Or are you wandering around distracted, caught up in the noise and chaos of social media, news, or what's happening around you?
Your focus, your attention is a laser. And what you point that laser at is what will grow and increase. So I need you to focus on what you are focusing on. Be aware of how you are using your attention and direct it towards where you want to go in your life.
You are where you are because of who you are. And if you're going to get somewhere else, you're going to have to change something. I don't care what happens in your life. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care where you are. Every single day you wake up, if you're going to have energy, if you're going to have passion, if you're going to have drive, every day you wake up, you got to start with that vision. Every day when I wake up, people say, why are you so excited? Because I have a mental picture of where I want to be. I have a mental picture of what I want to do. And even when I was in an abandoned building, I saw that I would not be in an abandoned building forever. And I was homeless once. Now I own 2 homes. Because although my circumstance was homeless, my vision wasn't. The first level to success in life, the very first level, is you seeing it. Like it's clear to you. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly when you want it. You know exactly what it tastes like. You know what it look like. Before you really blow up, and you get success, you literally have it in the palm of your hand without having it. What does your dream look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What do you want in your health? What do you want financially? Like, how much money do you want to make a year? How do you want to live? Stop just waking up like an accident. What do you want? And then once you find out what you want, spend the rest of your natural life waking up and going after it. Look at your belief system every single day and stick with it. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Stop looking for affirmation. Stop looking for somebody to pat you on the back. And you just get up on Monday and grind. And get up on Tuesday and grind. And get up on Wednesday and grind. And get up on Thursday and grind. And get up on Friday and grind. And if you grind, no days off, no holidays, no snow days, no weekends off, no birthdays, you heard me. If you keep grinding and you stay persistent and you locked in, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be exactly where you dream you to be.
Because it's easy to say, I want to be this, I want to do that. Hey, I want to be significant. Hey, I want my life to matter. Hey, I want to be a millionaire. Hey, I want to drive a fucking Lamborghini. But unless your actions on a daily basis reflect that goal every single time, every single move, every single fucking second that you're awake, your goals aren't really your goals. You're just full of shit.
Because if you really want it, nothing would stop you. All of the silly things that happen that we let slow us down is related to our lack of hunger and desperation. So how desperate are you for what you want?
Everybody wants to wait and put off the things they truly want in their lives for tomorrow, the mystical place where 99% of dreams go to die. It's, oh, well, you know what? I didn't get that much today. It's okay. I'll wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be there. No, tomorrow isn't gonna fucking be there.
Tomorrow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. What I've learned about the greats is that they understand it's a sense of urgency that once the clock goes out, it's a W or an L. You either win or you lose. There's a sense of urgency. You don't have as much time as you think you do. And so you gotta pick up the pace. You walking too slow, pick up the pace. You moving too slow, pick up the pace. You don't have a lot of time. You only got 24 hours. So all of your energy needs to go into your goal. Why? Because I love myself too much to get distracted. I love myself too much not to execute. I need you to stop just randomly letting stuff happen to you. And I need you to take over your life. And a schedule is about bossing your time.
The secret is to make a plan, execute the plan, become obsessed with the plan, and make it your entire life from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed for 20 fucking years. It takes dedication, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes obsessive, ridiculous amounts of effort. I get sick and tired of people telling me how bad they want it, yet their actions don't back up that statement. Don't be somebody who talks shit. Be somebody who does shit.
Download this video and audio by becoming a member at benlionelscott.com. Plus, get early access to all new content and hundreds of exclusive videos.
Y'all know I really feel like that video was for me. And I just randomly selected that video today. Like, I didn't specifically say, "Oh, well, I want this video," but I just I was like, "You know, let me play this one tonight." And I really believe that was for me. But this conversation, you know what, this is about all of us. It's not just about me. This is about all of us. This is about everyone that has a goal, has a dream, has an aspiration in life to stay focused. Like, you gotta get up and you gotta act like you want it, like you got to prove that you want it. We sit up here every day and we talk about the things that we want, but we never put action behind it. So how can we get to the finish line if we're not putting in the work? So tonight, it let me take a deep breath. Jamarius says, mentally I was tested, but I got the victory. I'm so proud of you. That's a beautiful thing. That is an excellent thing. I love to hear that. I really, truly love to hear that. So let's keep going. So tonight is it's talk about it Thursday. I just want to know what y'all got going on. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to mental health awareness, but what's going on? How are you feeling today? What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? Because I could sit here, y'all, and I could really just give y'all a laundry list of things that I want to talk about. I mean, just these last few days, or let me say since last week, have been very exhausting and draining for me. Not only in a physical aspect, but a mental aspect. Let me just first start off by saying I am very blessed and highly favored to be in the position that I'm in. Let me first give honor and praise to God because without him I wouldn't be where I am today. So let me start off by saying that. You know, um but these last 7 days have been very exhausting for me mentally. Physically, not so much emotionally, but mentally and physically to the point where my body is tired. But when I tell y'all, I'm forever grateful to be employed. Let me say that. I'm forever grateful to have a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food on my table. My kids are well. But my job is when I say it is mentally draining me. It's let me just say this. It's the lack of support and the environment. Yes, I work from home. And maybe that's a issue for me because I work from home. But I've been working from home for over 4 years now. So I know it's not that. But my job, I've allowed what goes on in my job to affect what I'm trying to do. So that video was for me and everybody else that's tuned in. But I need a break, y'all. When I say mentally, baby, I need a mental break. I need another reset. And I stress this even more because stress will kill you. And I'm not stressing this simply because it's not Black History Month, y'all. That lets y'all know where my mind is right now. But because it's Mental Health Awareness Month and suicide rates are increasing, mental health issues are going undiagnosed. People are out here suffering, people are struggling and have nowhere to turn. So this is my safe space. You know what? Let me back up and repeat this. This is our safe space that I've created for us to be able to vent and talk about what's going on. This is our space. This is where we come in and we just shut out the world and we don't worry about what goes on in the world. We get in here and we just talk, we vibe, and we love on each other. We pour into each other, we empower each other, we uplift, we encourage, and we push the person to the next level. There's never no competition in this space. So let me reiterate that. This is our safe space. This is a space that I created for everybody to come in where you're safe, where there's no judgment, where we could talk about anything, my love. We get in this space, and if you got some shit on you, and yes, I cuss. If you got some shit on your mind that's bothering you and you need to unload and you need to say, you know what, Ash, I need to vent. This is the space. Black Girl Interrupted. We dealing with our interruptions, not just black women, but black men. Let me repeat that. This is not only a safe space for black women, but black men. Because I know black men, there's not very many spaces. Let me back up and repeat that. There's not very many safe spaces for black men. So Black Girl Interrupted, this is not just for black girls, but for black men, black boys, black girls, black women. This is our space that I created for us to come in where we're gonna vibe, we're gonna talk, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna joke, we're gonna cry, we're gonna get upset, but we're gonna leave here with with a better understanding. We're gonna leave here with the pressure unloaded and unpacked off of our shoulders. So that way when we get up tomorrow, we know how to deal with the day. This is what I want to talk. This is Talk About It Thursday. This is what we're doing tonight on Black Girl Interrupted. So y'all welcome back to let me y'all welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Of course, y'all know it's your girl Ash, your favorite girl from the 504. And tonight we're gonna talk about it. What's bothering you? I don't care if it's good, I don't care if it's bad. Baby, I don't care if you're going through something with your baby daddy, with your baby mama, if you're with your job, if it's a best friend, if it's a ex-friend. Let's talk about it. How can we move on to the next level? How can we go to sleep tonight and wake up feeling less stressed? What can we do? And unfortunately, no, I don't have the winning lottery numbers. I wish I did. Because I definitely would pass those along because my love, baby, when I tell you, we definitely need it. So Jamara says, no matter what you're doing in your life, it's important to get rest. Rather it exercising or something as simple as reading a book. Take your breaks and get your rest. Man, when I tell you, Jamaris, I really needed to hear that today. And everyone else that's tuned in needed to hear that today. Because there are a lot of times we don't know what to do. You may you may call your friend and you may talk to them, but you still feel like you're not getting any type of resolution. So that's why we're here tonight. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna let's release. Let's let whatever happened today, yesterday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, whatever happened last week, whatever happened last month, whatever happened last year, let's leave it all here today because I want us to get up tomorrow and know how to deal with tomorrow. And don't worry about what happened today. Because what's happened, you can't change. But you can move further to make tomorrow better for you. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Y'all, again, welcome to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Let's Yay, I'm clapping it up. So I want to start with you, Jamarius. What's going on with you? How are you feeling today? How is everybody feeling today? How are y'all doing today? Because I can really tell y'all an abundance of things. But let me just really make y'all laugh for a moment. So today I left work because I had to take my daughter to the oral surgeon. She's about to get a wisdom teeth pulled in a couple of months. So we're sitting in there, y'all, and it's so hilarious because she's 21, y'all. And don't make fun of my baby because she doesn't like this is all new for her. So because she's 21, doctor's office, they're like, she's an adult, she has to fill out these forms. So we're sitting there and I'm watching her fill out these forms, and she's asking me all this information. So finally I say, girl, give me them forms. Let me fill them out. And it's like it feels so weird because I feel like I'm looking at myself, looking at my 21-year-old child because I remember, when I was on my mother's insurance and I had to do these things. I had to fill out these forms. So I'm sitting there and I'm just laughing at her because I'm looking at her and I can't believe my daughter is 21. I can't believe I have a 21-year-old child, a 23-year-old child, and a 14 soon to be 15. And I just look and I'm just like, Thank you, God. You know, you've blessed me with some of the most amazing children. You know, so y'all and y'all forgive me because I do get emotional when I talk about my babies because, oh my God, like, my babies are everything to me. They are, like, my whole world. So, we're filling out the form, so, doctor calls us back and doctor, comes in, does they do the X-rays and everything. They say, "Oh, yeah, your wisdom teeth, yeah, it is time for them to be pulled. We can see why. You're ready to get this done." So, we're sitting at the table, they're going over the financials because they gotta let you know how much everything is gonna cost. So, the nurse asked her, "So when do you wanna do the surgery?" She said, "Oh, I'm ready to do it next month." I said, "Hold on, wait, wait, wait. Now, you better hold tight, girl, because we gotta work out these financials because I got to pay for this. And then I got to work around, my work schedule, and you got to work around your work schedule." So as we're sitting there talking, I'm just looking at her in admiration because everything that my daughter has been through in the last month, from losing her father to um, dealing with her depression, balancing school, and just her everyday life, I'm so proud of her. And I say all of that to say is that no matter how many obstacles are thrown your way, don't get discouraged, don't give up. Just find a way to go around or get over. And I'm so proud of my daughter. I don't know if she's watching. I know she said she was gonna tune in tonight. Um, but Jamari, I just want to let you know that I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of how you are still standing tall. And your dad has been gone almost 2 months. It'll be 2 months on the 13th. God, where did that time go? Um, but I'm very proud of her. And I share this with you guys because I want you to know that regardless of where you are, regardless of what obstacles you go through, no matter how many hurdles you encounter, no matter how many weapons form, just know that they will never prosper. Just know that as long as you stand strong in your faith, baby, God is going to get you through, even on those darkest days. So that's why I just wanted to share that because it was just so funny to me. It was just so cute just to look and see her and to look at how the dynamic of our relationship is evolving. You know, I guess maybe I just love the fact that she needs a mom. So thank you, Jamari, for just being you. I'm so, so, so proud of you. And just know that you're gonna continue to move on and do great and phenomenal things. So I just wanted to share that little story with y'all about my daughter. Y'all forgive me, but so we have a few comments that have rolled in. So Brittany says, "Boy, I've been waiting on your show." Yes. Um, like I say, I personally I had to take some time for me. Again, a lot of y'all don't know, or some of y'all do know. Um, Big Daddy has moved to Houston. He is here permanently. He has been here now 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks? Yeah, something like that. He's been almost 3 weeks. So, I'm getting adjusted to him being in my space, you know? I'm getting acclimated and adjusted to making our little house a home. So, and then still trying to balance work and trying to make sure all my episodes and things are done for my podcast. So, I had to put my phone on do not disturb. I had to give Big Daddy some time, some us time, because this is new for him. This is different for him. He's moved from California all the way from LA to Houston. So, hey, shout out to California, LA. Yes, y'all. I do want to let y'all know he is repping Cali really hard. Um, Kendrick Lamar has just really done some phenomenal things, but we'll say that for the end of the show. Um, so Jamaris says, "Today I feel great." He said, "I had a doctor's appointment. I was telling them I don't like needles, but I got to get it over with. So I was cracking jokes to get me through it." Jamaris, let me tell you something, little bro. I hate needles too, but again, I'm tattooed up like, but I hate needles too. But I'm so glad that today you feel great. I pray that tomorrow is even better for you. I pray tomorrow that you feel fantastic. I pray tomorrow you feel phenomenal, my love. I pray you wake up tomorrow and feel like you could conquer the world. So shout out to you, Jamaris. Oh, there go my sister Sheila. There go my son. Okay, I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not mean to get that excited, but y'all just really don't understand. This woman, Sheila Boyette, let me tell y'all something about this. This my girl. This my sister. Like, I love her so much. And if you need cakes, treats, desserts, y'all go holler at her. Because, baby, that's the cake lady right there. This the cake lady. And she says, I'm so proud of you, hum. Keep striving. Thank you, sis. That means so, so, so much to me. And I'm proud of my nephew and his football. I cannot wait to see him playing football. I cannot wait to see him in the big leagues. My love. Oh, I cannot wait. So shout out to my sister Sheila. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, this my girl. Like, I love her so, so, so much. I don't care if it's months, years that we don't talk. It's like when we see each other, it's baby, we pick up like we ain't never missed a beat. So I just love Sheila. Sheila is she's so phenomenal. She's got the biggest beautiful heart, but don't play with her. Let me just say that. Don't play with her and don't play with her kids because that lady do not play behind her babies and that husband. Okay. So just to let y'all know. So Brittany says, girl, taking time for you is okay, my love, and you deserve it. So many blessings have been coming through. I am so proud of you for constantly going and striving. I love you past words. I love you too, baby. And like the conversation we had on Friday, because y'all, this is a safe space. So I'm always tell y'all what we talk about. So y'all pray for Brittany. She has transitioned from Indianapolis to Dallas. It's different, her and her 2 babies. So this is an adjustment. So she's struggling, y'all. So I do ask all my viewers, everyone that's tuned in, please send some love and prayers. Her transition was not so smooth, but just let her know that she's gonna be all right. Just let her know that her move was not in vain. I will not go into the details of the conversation, but I do want y'all just to encourage her. Just let her know that she made a big step and that we're proud of her. That's all I want y'all to do. Just tell her we're proud of you, Brittany, because like I told you, you made a big step. That was a major thing. You have a lot of people that stay in certain situations that never leave, that never get out. So I'm gonna tell you again, like I told you on Friday, you did a big thing, you did a big move, and I'm very proud of you. You didn't do anything wrong. Do not let anyone encourage or influence to make you feel like you did something wrong because you did not. Just know that where you start is not how you're gonna finish. You get what I'm saying? But it whatever you keep doing, you just have to stay 10 toes down. You have to stay focused. You have to stay in tunnel vision. You have to stop letting outside things distract you because that things like that can easily throw you off track. And so that's what you have to do. Okay. So again, I love you. I'm very proud of you. And just know you've closed one door, this next door is about to open for you. So once that other door closes, put a lock on it and don't ever walk back through it. Okay? So congratulations to you. Salute to you. You're doing a great job. And happy Mother's Day to you. Even though let me just say this. Yes, Mother's Day is Sunday. But I salute you moms every day because being a mother is a full-time job. It's 365, 366 if it's leap year. This year is 366. But I'll never stop celebrating the mothers. I'll never stop celebrating the fathers. But I'm recognizing all the moms, and you're doing a fantastic job. I know you don't feel like you are, but I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. We made it, y'all. We did it. But this is not about me. This is about y'all tonight. This is talk to me. This is talk about it Thursday. This not about me. This about y'all tonight. I'm talking to y'all. So whatever y'all want to talk about, drop it off in the comments. You need me to love on you. You need me to pray for you. You need me to send you something that's encouraging, that's empowering, uplifting. I love, drop it in the comments. I got y'all. Sheila says, I love you too. Like I say, Sheila, I'm so proud of you. I love how you have set your boundaries. I love how you do you and you don't let anybody control what you do. I love that. I love that for you. I cannot wait for you to just flourish. I'm ready for your brick and mortar to open because I'm ready for your bakery to open because Babe, when I tell you this girl makes some cold cakes, ah, baby, stop playing with her. Like I say, anybody in the Houston, Sugarland, Missouri City, Richmond, Rosenberg, Katy, Pearland area, you need some cakes, holla at Sheila Boyette. Go follow her right now on Facebook. Hit her up. Hit her up. Run up her likes, everything. Cakes, desserts, she makes them all. Birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, funerals, repasses, whatever you need. That's the lady for you. I promise you, I would never steer y'all wrong. She is a small black business owner. Please go support. And I do this and I don't ask for anything in return. I promise you I do not. Just please support. Brittany says your baby said hi to Ashley and they love you. Your bad baby got excited to see your face. Um, we'll talk about him afterwards because you're not gonna play in his face. But hi, my babies. I love y'all. And I'm so proud of y'all too. Um, so back to our talk about it Thursday. Um, I did have a person send me a message, y'all, that will remain anonymous. I will not say the person's name. But let me say this to you. I never encourage anyone to leave a relationship unless it's abusive. So let me say this to you, my love. And again, I'm not going to disclose who it is because they asked to remain anonymous. You have to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for your children and what's going to benefit you in the future. Again, I will never give anyone advice and say leave your husband or leave your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, unless it's abusive. Okay. Now it's abusive. Now that's something totally different. But you do what's best for you. I love you. I pray for you. I stand with you. Whatever decision you make, I stand behind you 1,000%. Again, let me reiterate to the people that are just tuning in. I do not encourage breakups in marriages or relationships. So if you want me to sit up here and say, oh, girl, you need to leave him, or boy, you need to leave her, I do not do that unless it's abusive. That's the only time you will ever see me say, yeah, you need to get the hell out of there. Okay? So let me just reiterate that. So I love you. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I'll send you something on the back end to keep you encouraged, to keep you empowered, to let you know that lean on God. That's all I can tell you. Lean on God and you pray and you ask him what move you should make because you'll move on God's time and never yours. You understand? But I do pray over your situation. All right. So back to talk about it Thursday. So I just got a text. I really just do not, let me say this because y'all know Black Girl Interrupted is not a space of mess and drama and things of that nature. So I've been asked to weigh in on this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. I'm only gonna say this and I'm gonna keep it pushing, okay? Just know I just let me make sure I say this correctly. Um, I don't do well with people that co-sign pedo behavior. Let me just say that. And I'm gonna leave my comment at that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna put my views with regards to the Drake and Kendrick beef, although someone was like, I want you to weigh in. What are your thoughts? A great rap battle. Let me just say that. Okay. Shout out to LA. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not going no further into the conversation. Okay. So y'all want to have this conversation or debate outside of Black Girl Interrupted? Absolutely. But y'all know Black Girl Interrupted is not a space of mess and drama. So um I like both. So that's it. Anyway, so what else is going on, y'all? So let's talk about it Thursday. Um, so y'all, as many of y'all know, my daughter, my baby girl is in the 8th grade. She's about to move on and she will become a high schooler. So, okay, so I do have one. So Sheila wants to know, how do I feel about the presidential elections? Hmm. Let me say this. Can we just take a break from having a president for about 6 months? Let us run the country for about 6 months and then revisit this conversation in 6 months because many of y'all know politicians, they're never really for the people. And not all, but some. Okay, so let me say this. I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm not a fan of Joe Biden, and I'm absolutely not a fan of Kamala Harris. Um, and I will say this, and I'll go on. Um, Everybody wants to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga, and Imma leave it at that. Imma leave it at that. So, forgive my language for saying that, but everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. Um, and I don't like how both sides are really focusing on the black community, how they're trying to hustle us into votes uh, by tennis shoes and going into these predominantly black neighborhoods, trying to sway the black vote. I don't like that, but that's how politicians roll. Um, Again, I just really feel like we should really take a break from having a president. Let us run the country for about 6 months, and then let's sit down and revisit that conversation in 6 months. So no, but really, truly, I'm not a fan of either side, you know. So again, I'm not a fan of Kamala Harris. I'm not absolutely not a fan of Joe Biden, and really, truly not a fan of Donald Trump. There are some things I will say I like from both sides. I will say that. Um, and not to ruffle any feathers, you know, but I really feel like they need to take care of home instead of trying to take care of other countries. You know, um, the homelessness is increasing in America due to inflation. Um, you have people out here that are having to work 2, 3, 4 jobs just to make ends meet, which is taking time away from family because you got to make sure bills are paid. I don't like the fact that they're funding wars, you know, but you got people over here that are struggling to pay bills. You got people that are losing their homes. You got people that are, you know, being evicted from apartments. You have people that are losing jobs and things of that. So I really feel like you should take care of the home front. Let's take care of home, okay? Let's take care of us over here and worry less about those countries. You know, I've seen trillions and billions of dollars that have been sent over to these other countries, but you say you couldn't afford to cancel student loan debts. And that's where 75 to 80% of the population is struggling right now, is trying to get out of student loan debt. You know, people can't get homes, people can't, get their credit together because these student loans are holding them back. And then the ones that they are forgiven, it's a lot of stipulations around that. So that's my stance on that. But again, I'm not a fan of both, but I really feel like take care of home first. Take care of us because we need it. You know, you have mothers out here, you have fathers out here that are struggling again to pay bills, things and that's not a very good feeling. So in tune, it's increasing the mental health awareness. I feel like more funding needs to be put into mental health. I feel like um teachers need to be paid more. As we're seeing an increase of more student teacher violence, so that's my stance on that when it comes to these presidential elections. I really feel like they need to focus more on us and less of what's going on in other countries. Okay. So thank you for that question, Sheila. About how I felt about that. Hey, my baby Mercedes. There go my girl. How's my girl doing? It's so good to see you. So tonight we are doing so y'all welcome again to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Tonight I'm doing something a little different. This is Talk About It Thursday. Whatever's on your mind, I wanna know. How are you feeling? And it doesn't necessarily, so let me say this. Whatever's going on, it doesn't necessarily have to be with regards to mental health. It could be a relationship issue. It could be you're pregnant, you don't know what to do. You wanna beat your baby daddy up. I don't know. You wanna get rid of your baby mama. I don't know. Whatever it is that you wanna talk about, drop it in the comments. Um, so Mercedes, how are you? It is so beautiful to see you. So as I was saying about my daughter, so she's 14, she'll be going to high school next year. So she just did her last concert in middle school, her band performance. My baby is in honors band and they got first in their division on Friday. So she's very excited about that. She just had her audition yesterday for what spot she's gonna be in the marching band. Um for high school. So she's waiting to see where her spot is going to be. So y'all pray for my baby. Keep her fingers crossed 'Cause child, when I tell you it's about to get even busier for me next year. So, Brittany says, "Speaking about teachers, how do you feel about the black teacher that is being reprimanded for having all the girls taking their hair down 10 minutes before school ends?" Huh? Oh, boy. You got oh, my. I haven't heard about that. So, Brittany says, so apparently there's a black teacher that's being reprimanded for having all the girls taking his hair down. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So how do I feel about having okay. I had to slow down and reread the question. So, from my understanding, there was a teacher that had 4 students taking his hair down. Fir Okay, let me jump on my soapbox with this one because I feel all types of ways about this. First off, you as a grown man, okay, let me ask y'all, how old are the girls? Is this a high school? Is this a middle school? Or is this this is this middle school, y'all, or is this high school? Y'all let me know. So Mercedes says, "Hey girl, Skylar's going to middle school." I know it, girl. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. I remember when you were pregnant with girl, I remember everything with that baby. I cannot believe that my baby girl is girl, her and Chase, soon they gonna be in high school and then we're gonna be preparing for prom and all that. So Mercedes says, yes, I seen that. She says like 4 girls taking his hair down. Sheila says it's on TikTok. Mercedes says they look like middle school or high school. Sheila says she believes it's high school. So let me go back to BB's question. First off, this is, you know what? This is what I mean when I say I side eye a lot of people that co-sign pedo behavior. Because as a grown man, why are you asking 4 black girls that are your students to take your hair down? You know what? He needs to be reprimanded. He absolutely does. Because he had no business. Let me say this because I'm a mom. I have 2 girls and I have a son. And Skylar Mercedes has a daughter, Sheila has 2 daughters, Brittany has a daughter, and everyone else that I associate with has sons and daughters as well. I absolutely feel like he needs to be reprimanded, and I hope he's fired. I hope he's never ever allowed to work at another school around children because to me, that is that is pedo behavior. Because there's no way as a grown man that you need to have 4 of your students taking your hair down. You can go pay there's salons out here, sir, that you could go and get someone to take your hair down. And those 4 students that agreed to doing that, where are your parents? Where's your mom and your daddy at? Because I have a problem with that. I wish, baby, let me say this. I wish a teacher would ask my daughter to take his hair down. Because see, then you got to see me. Because see, then I'm gonna have to come to the school and you might be a first 48 episode playing with mine. And you will see me in my mugshot like this if you play with mine. I think that's disgusting. And he knew better. And that's what I mean. These grown men preying on these young girls. Let me run off into this real quick, okay? And again, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. We got some new people that are tuning in because I see the numbers are going up. So tonight it is called tonight we're doing Talk About It Thursday. So we're talking about any and everything. Yes, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, but the comment, whatever question you have or whatever subject it is you want to talk about, it does not have to be with regards to mental health awareness. It does not. So Brittany posed the question. She wanted to know, how do I feel about the black teacher that is being reprimanded for having all the girls taking his hair down 10 minutes before school ends? Y'all know how I feel about pedophiles, okay? And that goes for men and for women. I know a lot of y'all, well, women, yeah, women are predators too. Okay? And we're gonna have that conversation next month. But let me speak on this. First off, that grown man, he knew better. To me, you're looking at these girls, looking at a different way. You know what I'm saying? You need to be reprimanded. I hope you are never, ever able to work around children again because that's absolutely pedophilic behavior. I don't care how you try to slice, dice, and move. That's absolutely disgusting. And I need these students that agree to doing this, your moms, your dads, whoever, your grandmother, your auntie, uncles, whoever reside with, a conversation needs to be had. Because y'all need to sit down and have these conversations with your children because we're seeing more and more of this every day. That and what I'm saying is veering into Sheila's question because Sheila says, "How do you feel about your baby girl going to high school because so much has changed in the past couple of years?" I'm scared for her. And I'm scared for her because of situations like this. These teachers. I was just watching on the news yesterday. A teacher in I can't remember the county here in Houston, but a teacher has been arrested for indecent exposure with a child, and the parents were not notified. This was at an elementary school here in Houston. So for my daughter, I'm absolutely afraid for her. I'm more afraid for me because I'm gonna need y'all to round up some bail money for me. But I'm afraid for these children because these teachers, and not just necessarily the teachers, but these men and these women in this world are preying on our children. They're preying on our babies. I was in Walmart. This was when Jamari was like 16, 15, something like that. And we're walking in Walmart and these two black men are walking out. And I see this black man look back and I knew he was looking at my daughter because who the hell you were looking at? And I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I thought you didn't see no you didn't think you saw somebody. No, you didn't." So I'm very afraid for her because I look at my daughter and my daughter is not proportioned like a 14-year-old child. Let me say that. These babies don't look like babies anymore. You have these babies with these young faces and these adult bodies. And these teachers are looking at that. Even these women teachers, that are having sexual relationships with 15 and 14 and 13-year-old kids, and they're getting and they feel like it's okay. And then you have people that say, "Oh, well, he was 17 or she was 17." That's still a child. So I'm absolutely afraid for my daughter, but I know Chase doesn't have a problem with coming home and telling me what's going on. And I don't have a problem with going to the school and handling that. I don't have a problem with bringing it to this platform and any other platform to expose this. So I'm scared. I pray and I ask God just keep my baby covered these next 4 years. I pray keep her covered as she embarks on a new chapter in her life. So I'm absolutely afraid. I'm definitely afraid because we see these stories on the news where these teachers are having inappropriate relationships with students, and the schools aren't notifying parents. You got to hear about this from your child. Your baby has to come home and tell you this. So y'all just keep my bail money on deck, okay? Just keep my bail money. So if y'all see me on the news, if y'all see me on America's Most Wanted, or y'all see them bring the first 48 back to Harris County, just know I'm gonna be that first episode if you play with mine, any of mine. So I'm definitely afraid. I'm absolutely afraid. Mercedes says yes, because I look and school is not school anymore. These teachers are getting younger and younger by the day. And then the way these teachers dress, they dress like they're going to the club. They dress like they're getting ready to go to happy hour. That's fine and dandy, but I remember, Sheila, we can look back because y'all know we're cougars and we look younger than this new generation. But teachers acted like teachers. Teachers dressed like teachers were supposed to dress. And you never heard so much now, like you hear about it now, of inappropriate behaviors with children and teachers. But it starts at home. Parents, you need to get more involved. You need to pay attention to your children, okay? Because these children do show changes. And the victims sometimes do become the monsters. Okay? So I'm absolutely afraid. Definitely afraid. So again, y'all, I see the numbers are going up. There's more people joining in. So tonight is Talk About It Thursday. We are talking about any and everything on Black Girl Interrupted, okay? Like I said, yes, it is y'all, I keep wanting to say it's Black History Month, but hell, I guess it is because we black every day. Every day we wake up. It's Black History Month. But tonight is just Talk About It Thursday. Whatever's on your mind, whatever you want to talk about, post it in the comments and let's talk about it. But thank you so much, Sheila, for asking that question because I'm pretty sure, like, you have Mercedes, whose daughter is going to high school. You have two that are coming out of high school. So how do you feel? Like, it's very different, and I'm very afraid for this next generation. Um, ugh, and I pray that these kids are protected, they're safe, and these schools do right by these children. Because again, that story I saw yesterday, I cannot remember the school district, but this was at an elementary school, y'all. A teacher was arrested for having an indecent relationship with an elementary child, and the parents were not notified. And I want to say they said this happened in like March or April, and he was just arrested this month. So, schools, y'all need to get better. Y'all need to protect these children, but you also need to protect your teachers too. Hmm, hmm, hmm. So, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought I had another message pop up. So I do want to talk about. Let's push off into. Um, I just had it, y'all, in my mind. Literally just went blank. Literally just went blank. Uh, so let's say this. So I do want to talk about a few things that are coming up for Black Girl Interrupted. I am going to be looking for guests. As I'm so I am putting a panel together of men and women only. This will be a 4-day of let me say this. This will be a 5-day event. Where it's men and women just having regular conversation. The first 2 days will be the women talking. And men, you're more than welcome to tune in, but they will not be on the panel. And we as women, we need to have these conversations where we just sit down and we talk about what do we want from our men? Um, what do we feel like they could do better? What do we feel like we could do better in not just relationships, but just balancing your everyday life. And then the next 2 days will just be the men. We women, we will listen. I will just be mediating. Of course, for the women, I will be participating in that conversation. But for the men, I will just be mediating the conversation because we sometimes we need to listen to the men, because they have wants and needs and things like that too. Um, and again, y'all, this will be a safe space. This will be very uh mutually moderated. So I won't be picking and saying, "Oh yeah, you men, you're wrong." And I won't be saying, "Oh yeah, women, you're right," and vice versa. But I am looking for people that are wanting to participate in this panel. And we'll be talking about not only just relationships, but children, um, your job, as well as mental health. Because again, there's always a safe space for women, but I want to have a safe space for men. I want us women to just sit and listen to the men because men hurt just like we do. Men have things that they carry on their shoulders just like we do. So I feel like it's fair where we listen to them. And I want the world to see that black men and black women can have healthy dialogue without all the No, 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 and the no, 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 no. You know what I'm saying? And then on the last day, we will collectively all come together and just talk about what we took away from listening to what the women had to say and what the men had to say. So anyone that is interested in participating in that panel, please shoot me a email at y'all let me get my y'all let me get my email up. Brittany, what's my email, baby? What's my email? That's my assistant, girl. Yeah, like I don't even know, and that's a shame. You know what? Wait, I got it. Hold on, I do got it. Y'all forgive me, Brittany. You're not doing your assistant job, girl. You're not doing what you're supposed to do, girl. I'm just teasing. Anyway, but please shoot me an email to Black Girl Interrupted Podcast at gmail.com. If you are interested in being a guest. And I am wanting people from the LGBTQIA plus community to participate as well. Okay. So let me say that this is for everybody. But again, I'm putting this panel together. This will be in June. Again, the email is down at the bottom, Black Girl Interrupted Podcast at gmail.com. Again, I am so excited for this panel because I want the world to really see black men and black women. We can have wonderful conversations without all the, oh well, men ain't da 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 and black women da da da. We're not gonna have that here. Okay. So if you think this is gonna be a male bashing thing, or if this is gonna be a woman bashing thing, go to another podcast with that because we're not doing that over here. Okay. So that is definitely going to be the conversation. So Mercedes says that's gonna be good. Drop your email in the comments. Here we go. It is info, not BFI girl. Oh Lord, my assistant, but it is okay. Black Girl Interrupted Podcast at gmail.com. There is the email on the screen. So again, I want men, women, and I want LGBTQI plus community because those relationships, people that are part of the LGBTQIA plus community have issues in relationships too. Whether it's two men, whether it's two women, it's a relationship. I don't care. Homosexual, heterosexual, baby, a relationship is a relationship to me. And there's no judgment over here. Because I love everybody. Okay. I love everybody. Let me first get that straight. That's first and foremost. Number two, there will be equal moderating on both sides. There will be equal mediating on both sides. So women, we're not getting on here to bash and drag black men and say, oh, well, black men ain't da, 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 da. No, that's not what we're doing, okay? Because I'm sick of seeing conversations where they're dragging black men and where they're dragging black women. I'm sick of that, okay? I want to change the narrative. I want the world to see that black men and black women can sit down cohesively and have beautiful conversations without all the no 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 and you ain't and it because we're not doing that over here. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me go ahead and put this out here right now. Disclaimer right now. If you decide to be a guest on this show and to participate in this panel, and if in any way you get disrespectful with anybody on the panel, I will remove you. Period. Okay? Let me put that out there right now because we don't do that over here. If those are the types of conversations and that's how you want to conduct yourself, baby, go find you another space to go do that in. Because like BB said, please know we will make sure that this is a safe space and everyone will be respected. Your opinions will be respected, and your opinions and how you feel do matter. I'm not going to allow people to talk over each other. That's not what we're doing over here. There's going to be some order, okay? Like how your grandmama used to do when you used to go to her house, used to have some order. Baby, don't think I won't pull that switch out, and don't think I won't pop your hand with it, okay? Because that's not what we're doing over here, okay? Let me first put that out here. Brittany says no disrespect will be tolerated regardless of race, religion, sexuality, etc. I do not have a definitive date, but know that it will be in June. I'm really shooting for the end of June. Again, this will be done on a weekend. This will be done on a Saturday. So, We'll do the first 2 on Saturday, with the women. We'll do the next 2 on Saturday, and then we'll cohesively come together, one day through the week to finish it out where the ladies and gentlemen that participated in the panel will come together because I wanna know your takeaways. I wanna know, what did you learn? What did you hear? What can we do better as men? What can we do better as women? You understand? Um, BB also says, "Please come with decorum because you will not embarrass her on her platform because of your disrespect." And I'm not gonna allow that. Again, I'm gonna reiterate this. This panel that I'm putting together, women, you will have your moment and your time to speak, as well as the fellas, you will have your time to speak. And then we're gonna cohesively come together and put our takeaways out. What did you learn? What did you hear? Because it's about comprehension. You understand what I'm saying? It's about learning and understanding each other without and you we're not doing all that loud talking over here, okay? Take that over to Love and Hip Hop, take that to the Real Housewives, take that to Love and whatever, okay? You take that over there. Because I'm not tolerating it over here. Because I promise you, I will remove you. And if you have a problem with me, I have no problem with addressing you directly. Okay? It won't be on camera. We can have an afterthought conversation. I'm just letting you know that. Because we grown around these parts and we're gonna conduct ourselves like adults, not like children throwing temper tantrums. Let me say that. Okay? Some of y'all that like the drama and the rah-rah and the fools, I don't have time for that. And we're not doing that over here. Because the reason I say we're not doing that is because this is what they expect us to do. They expect us to pull up to a circus and act like a clown. This ain't the circus, okay? This is not Ringling Barnum Bailey Circus. This is not the Black Universal Souls. It's not none of that over here. This is Black Girl Interrupted podcast. Okay? So that's what I do have coming up for Black Girl Interrupted. That will be in June. Again, shout out to everyone that is tuning in because again, I still see the numbers are going up. Thank y'all for supporting me, man. Let me tell y'all something. I love y'all. I really truly do. I thank y'all for everything that y'all do for me to keep me motivated, to keep me energized, to keep me going. I appreciate y'all. This means so much to me. Black Girl Interrupted wouldn't be going the way that it's going if it wasn't for y'all. I also want to say I'm still floating on cloud nine from Atlanta. And baby, I've been back from Atlanta. What? It's been a week? Has it been a week? Yeah, it's been a week, almost 2. And I love the fact that I gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of information. I've connected with a lot of people that believe in me. And I cannot let these people down. Not only can I not let them down, I can't let myself down and I can't let my children down. And I absolutely cannot let y'all down. I hold y'all to the highest of the highest. Let me say that. Okay. Y'all are fantastic. Y'all are phenomenal. Y'all are great. And I appreciate y'all. I love the way y'all show up for me. Even on them days that y'all days ain't going too well, y'all still show up. Even on the days that aren't going well for me, I still show up. And I love the way y'all just push me. I love the way y'all send me messages and say, Ashley, I know it wasn't a good date, but I'm proud of you. I love that. And this is why I do what I do. I don't do this for likes. I don't do this for views. I don't do this for money. Yeah, the money is okay, but that's not what I do this for. I do this because this is what I enjoy doing. I love doing this. I love talking to y'all. I love interacting with y'all. I love when we have these conversations and we can get real and everybody just is like, man, hold up. And they leave refreshed. They leave encouraged because I've done exactly what God has given me the gift to do. So I am applauding y'all. That's what I'm doing. I'm applauding y'all because I'm doing this for the people. I'm doing this for the culture. I'm doing this because as a Black woman in America, they already side eye us. You understand? I do this for the Black men because they already side eye you, Black men. I do this because I'm tired of the narratives that they paint of Black men and Black women. This is why I do Black Girl Interrupted podcast because I want to change the narrative. Because we're not everything that you see on TV. We're not everything that you see on the news. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you may see us acting crazy, but not all of us are like that. So I want to stop categorizing and conglomerating all of us in one circle and saying all black people are like this. No, we're not. A lot of y'all don't understand why I do this. I do this for the mother effing culture, okay? I do this for the people. I show up because God says, as small as you are and as big as your mouth is, I know you can get out here and say what I need you to say. So that's why I get up here and I do this every day. I do this every week. This is why I do this. I don't care about everything else. As long as I've touched one person, as long as I've made a difference in one person's life, I've done exactly what God has ordained me to do. And you can never take my gift away from me. I don't care how much y'all show up, how you don't show up, if you don't support, if you like, comment, share, subscribe. God is still going to keep providing and showing up for me. And I say all of that to say, I pour that message back to you. I want to know whatever your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations are, you stop letting people detour you from your dreams because whatever God has ordained for you, man can't take away from you. Stop allowing the outsiders to dictate your thoughts, your movement, and the way you act. Stop it. Okay? Let me say that. Excuse me. Stop it. Stop letting people that want to rain on your parade keep getting you wet. Yes, I'm closing this out with a yes, I'm on my soapbox, okay? Let me say that. I'm on my soapbox. So Javert says, "Hey sis, you're amazing." And I think you're amazing too. Like I told you yesterday. Whatever you're going through, I hope it gets better. You are victorious. And I tell you all the time, stop acting like you don't know that. And I'm going to leave it at that. Stop it. Don't make me pull my belt off and hold your hand up and whoop you in a circle because you know this. I want everyone that's tuned in, I want everyone to go look in their mirror or wherever you are, and I want you to stop and I want you to say, I'm amazing. I am great. Because some of some of y'all act like y'all don't know that. Stop it. And then you got people in your ear that are making you feel like you're nothing. Forget them people. Oh, Lord, honey. I just really I want y'all to get it together for 2024. I want y'all to stop dimming your own lights. I want y'all to stop playing with your potential. What did I tell y'all? I want y'all to stop opening letters that just because they're addressed to you don't mean you got to open them. Stop it. I'm popping y'all on the hand. Stop it. Stop acting like you ain't the shit. I'm ending this episode on my soapbox. Stop acting like you're not great. Okay, you fell down today. Get up. Stop wallowing in it. Because you're going to start to smell like it. You're going to stink. Get out of the dark. How can you keep saying you want people to celebrate you, but you sit in the dark all day? How? And we can't even see you. Stop it. Yes, I'm ending my show like this because I see the greater in everybody. Everyone was born with a gift. Use it. Stop worrying about the quantity and worry about the quality. I said this on my last show. Everybody's so focused on numbers and everybody's so focused on views and all of that. You produce quality work, the quantity is going to come. Stop it. Get up. Shake it off. Dust yourself off. What Aaliyah say? Dust yourself off and try it again. How many letters is it in the alphabet? You ain't got to A. You ain't got from A to Z in one day. A didn't work, you got B. B didn't work, you got C. Because guess what? A and B has taught you how to utilize C. A and B showed you what to do differently for C. Okay, A, B, and C didn't work. Get up, because now you got D. Because you took from whatever you didn't get in A, you took it with you to B. A showed you how to handle B. B showed you how to handle C. C has showed you how to handle D, and so on and so forth. You ain't got to every letter in the alphabet. So stop acting like you have. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of looking at y'all wallowing. Sometimes you got to find out what part you play in this. I want y'all to do that. I want y'all to handle that. Because let me tell you something, y'all are the greatest gifts ever. Stop letting people make you feel like you're not. Hmm. So Mercedes, I was waiting on this one. So Mercedes says, can we talk about how the pastor telling that lady to hush, then he even snapped his fingers at her. He told her to hush. So let me give y'all my thoughts on this. This is not the first time that this lady has done this in the church. So let's start off with that. Whenever there's a disruption, there has to be order. Correct? If let me say, so if your children are being disruptive, you're gonna tell them, hush. You're gonna bring some type of order. Do I feel like what Pastor Keon did was proper? Yeah. Because you have to have some order. But you also can't tell people how to feel when the spirit hits them. But from my understanding, from my understanding, from the people that attend his church, say that she's like this that she does this all the time. I remember when my brother passed away, and this one particular person, she does it at everybody's she falls out at everybody's funeral. Okay? It's almost like she rehearses this, okay? So at some point you have to bring some order. But I'm gonna go back to a post that I shared on my page. If Beyonce could tell y'all to hush and y'all listen, y'all can't be mad at Pastor Keon. But I will say this. Do I feel like Pastor Keon should have went on Tamron Hall and talked about it? No. No. I feel like that should have been left right there at the church. I don't feel like he should have went on Tamron Hall. And again, this is no shade to Tamron Hall or to Pastor Keon, because I share a lot of his posts, because he says some of the most phenomenal things that really move and touch my heart and really rock my soul and my spirit. But I really feel like that should have been left right there. I don't feel like it should have been discussed on a talk show, because it's almost like you're bringing embarrassment to this woman. It's almost like you're ridiculing what she did. Okay, you told her hush, be quiet. Do I feel like the finger snap was necessary? No, because she was not a child. So I feel like as an adult, that could have been handled a whole lot better. But when you're in a church, again, you can't control how the spirit hits a person. You can't control how the spirit moves through a person. But from my understanding, and I have spoken to a person that actually does attend this church, and they did state that this is something she does all the time. If you feel like this woman is a disruption, then maybe you should remove her from the choir. And that's my thoughts on that. As being a PK, a preacher's kid. Again, I didn't agree with the finger snap and all, because that was not a child. But the hush, in I can understand it, because there has to be some type of order. When, like I say, it's same way when it comes to a child. Mercedes says, I like the order. Absolutely. I won't speak on a church that I used to attend, and it was almost like I felt like they were paying people to get up and act crazy in church. So I like the order too. You know, um, I don't mind if the Holy Ghost catches you, I don't mind that because I've had moments where I'm just like, "Woo!" Where a sermon or a scripture or something has touched me, and I felt God moving through me. I felt it, and I had to shout. So, um, again, you can't dictate how the Spirit moves, but if y'all could sit and listen to Beyonce tell y'all to be quiet, then hey, and that's my thoughts on that. So I was waiting on that one. No one messaged me on that one, but I was absolutely waiting on that question. But again, y'all, welcome back to Black Girl Interrupted. Tonight we are doing Talk About It Thursday. Whatever it is you want to talk about, we are bringing it to the forefront. We're talking about it tonight. And I just want to say shout out to y'all because y'all have been bringing that heat tonight. Y'all have been asking some of the most amazing questions tonight, and getting my stance on that. But yeah, so thank you for that, Mercedes, because again, I was waiting on that one to come. But yeah, it does have to be some order, whether it's in a household, whether it's at, your place of employment, whether it's in your relationship, like it has to be some type of order. Like you can't have anybody just acting irrationally and erratically and out of control. Yeah. Like at a daycare or school, it has to be some type of order. So um, that's my stance on it. But if you feel like she's issuing this is something that she continues to do, then remove her. And but again, I did not agree with this going on Tamron Hall and saying, and talking about it, and because it's almost, again, I felt like, you were bringing ridicule to this woman again. It should have just been left right there. It should have been dead right there. So whoever shared it on social media, you did that for likes and views. Um, and I'm gonna pray for you. Whoever exposed or shared the video. But I'm gonna pray for you. But again, y'all, God, I love this. I love this. And I am gonna start doing this more often, okay? As well as I'm gonna continue doing my mental Mondays and my wellness Wednesdays. Um, my mental Mondays, I will do those once a month. My wellness Wednesdays, I will still do once a month. And then we'll do our talk about it on Thursdays. I think I want to save those, the talk about it Thursday, for the end of the month. Where we could talk about everything that has happened, throughout the month. Wait a minute. Someone asked me, how do I feel about Sexy Red? I'm just gonna bypass that question, okay? Um, I'm just gonna bypass that one. I'm not gonna respond to that. She just does what she does. She's not my cup of tea. I'll leave it at that. Because I don't shade or tear down black women or black men, but she's just not my cup of tea. She's not someone I would sit and listen to every day. So to each his own. God bless. Um, I'm an old head, my love. I'm in my mid-40s. I'm in my late 40s. Um, closer to 50, but yeah, give me Pac, give me Big, give me some NWA, give me some MC Ren, give me some MC Light, Queen Latifah. That's more my speed. So no, I do not. These new rappers, I don't understand anything they're saying. I need subtitles to understand exactly what they're saying. But um again, y'all welcome to Talk About It Tuesday. I am gonna go ahead and start winding down and bringing this to a close so that way I can really decompress. Because I have to call Brittany when I finish this episode because there are some things we got to put together for this New Orleans trip, ma'am. Okay, so stay awake and make sure my babies are awake so I can see my babies on a FaceTime. But I want to end tonight's episode with something empowering. Um, yes, y'all, this is Mental Health Awareness Month. Um, mm, this gets a little tough for me, but anyone that is struggling and you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, you feel like your life is upside down, I will post, here are some resources. Let's move this banner out of the way. I have posted some links that are African American and Black specific mental health resources. I do have the Black Emotional and Mental Health Collective. I do have Black Girls Smile. I do have the Steve Fund. I do have therapy for Black girls, and then the link posted is African American mental health. I do not want you to struggle alone. If you are in a space and you need to talk, please reach out. I would rather you reach out than for me to see a post that says RIP with your name behind it. Mental health is absolutely important and imperative. Black mental health matters to me, and I hope to everybody else. I know things can get tough. I know the road can look dark. I know things look dim. I know sometimes you get up and you say, I can't do it. I want you to know your words are powerful. We have to first start within us and change the way we speak about ourselves and over ourselves. The suicide rate is increasing. Do not sit by yourself and feel like you have no one. Absolutely do not do that. Find you a safe space, whether it's a person, a thing, a place, right, to help get you over the hump. I do advise therapy. My goal is to remove the stigma around mental health in the Black community because of the things that we've been conditioned and the things that we've been taught. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy, okay? There's nothing wrong with going to an unbiased person that can give you the tools to help you shovel your way out of the dark. I advocate for it because, again, I would rather see you well than to see a RIP behind your name. I say all of that to say I love you. I pray for you. I can't wait to see you in the light and out of the dark. You're victorious. You're phenomenal. You're amazing. And most importantly, you're loved. If no one has told you today, I love you. I'm proud of you. And I see you doing it big over there. Keep up the good work. I'm proud of you. And on that note, I will bring Black Girl Interrupted to a close. But I want to end also by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, whether it's to a child or whether it's to a pet. You're still a mom. Whether you're a bonus mom, whether you are like a mom to your nieces, your nephews, you are appreciated. In my Tupac voice, you are appreciated. And keep doing the fantastic job that you do. And don't let anyone detour you from where you're trying to go. The finish line is close. And this is absolutely your winning season. Hey, 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 hey. And on that note, don't forget to tune in. I will be back Monday, y'all. I have to bring some things back that I've missed out. Mercedes says Happy Mother's Day to everyone. I love that. I will be pulling pictures. Let me say this. I will be pulling pictures from random people's pages. I'm going to create a reel celebrating women that I think are doing a fantastic job. So if I tag you in the post, reshare it because I want to celebrate you. I want you to know that I'm proud of you and I think you're doing a great job, okay? And I love you. I love, 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 love you. Keep up the good work. So Black Girl Interrupted will be back on Monday. I will be here Monday, Tuesday and Thursday because I have to catch up on my episodes. Because I was like, I want to do something different today. Um, but no, I'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm so sorry. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, not Monday. Um, but do stay tuned for my Mental Monday post. I will be posting Mental Monday for Mental Monday. I do ask that you check in with me. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling. How was your weekend? You know, what did you do? Did you relax? Did you kick your feet up? I just want to check in with you. Okay. So I will be doing my Mental Mondays. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Black Girl Interrupted will be streaming live to Facebook as well as to YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. For those that don't like the visual, you can always hear the audio. I stream on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeart, Deezer. Um, I'm everywhere. Just put in Black Girl Interrupted, baby. I'm on Amazon, Audible. I'm everywhere. Okay. Black Girl Interrupted is everywhere, y'all. I'm even streaming to Africa, y'all. Okay. Give it up for your girl. Give it up for your girl. Hey. I'm laughing. But give it up for your girl. I am streaming to Africa, y'all. So, excuse me. Thank y'all so much for loving and supporting me the way that y'all do. Again, don't forget 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. Again, I will see y'all Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. So y'all gonna get 3 days of me, okay? Y'all gonna get your girl, even if it's just me popping on and I'm checking in with y'all, trying to see how y'all are doing, making sure. But again, y'all, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, so every conversation will be in regards to mental health. There will be some triggering conversations. There will be some triggering moments. So I will post the trigger warnings. So come, let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's get you over that hump. No, I'm not a therapist. No, by no means. Do I, these are just my opinions and these are just my life experiences that I just sit down and I continue to share with y'all. So, on that note, I love y'all so, so, so very much. Happy Thursday. I pray that everyone has a beautiful weekend. I will see you guys on Tuesday again, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. Y'all take care of yourself. Y'all stay blessed and be prepared for Tuesday, and don't forget, I wanna know on Monday. We checking in. All right? We checking in. So y'all go ahead and go home. I love y'all. Be careful. Holla. See y'all Tuesday.